Good morning, children. This is Seema Prabhakaran. We'll begin a new lesson in history, lesson number 3, the Delhi Sultanate. We have seen how the Turkish invader Muhammad Ghori laid the foundation of Muslim rule in India. After putting an end to Rajput rule in north, Ghori left one of his generals, Qutbuddin Aibak, in charge of his territories in India. When Ghori died in 1206 AD, a tussle for power began among his generals. Soon, Qutbuddin Aibak managed to establish his control over Delhi and the Indian territories conquered by Ghori. Thus began the rule of Delhi Sultans. Sultans means ruler in Arabic. The rule of the sultans or the Delhi Sultanate lasted more than 3 centuries, from AD 1206 to AD 1526. From their capital in Delhi, they managed to establish their control over large parts of the Indian subcontinent. There were 5 successive dynasties that comprised the Delhi Sultanate, namely the Slave, the Khalji, the Tughlaq, the Sayyid, and the Lodhis. First, we'll talk about the Slave dynasty. The first Sultan of Delhi, Qutbuddin Aibak, began his career as a slave of Muhammad Ghori. It was a common practice among Turks at the time to train loyal slaves in military warfare and administration. These slaves often rose to become rulers themselves. As Aibak started out as a slave, the dynasty founded by him is known as the Slave Dynasty. He and his successors ruled over India for almost 84 years. They were called Mamluk Sultans. Mamluk means slave. Qutbuddin Aibak, AD 1206 to AD 1210. After declaring himself the Sultan, Qutbuddin Aibak concentrated on consolidating his position by forming matrimonial alliances. He also married his daughter to his loyal slave Shamsuddin Iltutmish. Qutbuddin Aibak proved to be not just a clever ruler but also an able administrator. He began many efforts to promote peace in his land. He treated all his subjects with kindness and dispensed justice impartially. His generosity earned him the title of Lakh Baksh, meaning the giver of lakhs. Aibak was also a patron of art and literature. He built 2 mosques, one in Delhi and one in Ajmer. The mosque in Delhi is known as Qatul Islam Mosque. Construction of the famous Qutub Minar also began during his short rule. Aibak died in a polo accident in AD 1210. He was succeeded by Iltutmish. That's all for today's class. Thank you and have a nice day.